Hello and welcome back. I hope you're all well. Up at the storage, doing a few jobs. This first job I'm going to do today is looking and fitting I'm fitting a caravan tracker. Now, I did quite a bit of research into this, and obviously the Swift caravans come with a tracker, a standard manufacturer's tracker, and then you've got to renew it every year through Sargent. And that worked out, I think it was around about, when I looked, about £130 a month. So £130 a year. So I started looking around at various things, lots of different trackers out there. It's mind-blowing actually, the amount of different tracking systems that are out there for cars and caravans and stuff like that. So I did a little bit of research into it. Now there's a few different types. There's ones that are called S5 and S7 type, which are Thatcham approved trackers. And they were quite expensive. They were coming up around about £500-600 with fitting, and then you would have to pay a monthly subscription to that. But the advantage of those is you get a discount on your insurance, which it could be up to 20%. But I think for me it's more of a peace of mind, just being able to check whether the van's there or if it's moved. If somebody takes it, unfortunately, you can see that it's moved. So a tracker really, it is another layer. It's another deterrent. Not necessarily going to stop people taking your van, because if somebody wants to take it, they will take it. So I had a look around, and there was other trackers that I found that were relatively cheap, about £35, and you paid about a £10 a month subscription. And then I came across a tracker called a GPSBob, which I've bought. I've actually bought this. It's not paid promotion. I've paid for it. This is it. GPS. It's focusing that. GPSBob. And the way that one works is, it was it was actually £219 on Amazon, but I got there was a 5% or some sort of discount code or something on there, and I got it for £208, and that's for 5 years of data. So I don't have to do anything now for 5 years. I'll just put it in the caravan and then leave it, and then after 5 years I can top that back up again, and I think it's around about £50 to top it back up again. There is a usage limit on that. Obviously, if you can constantly tracking your vehicle, then it's going to use more data. But I just thought at that point, for £208 for 5 years, and it's hassle-free. Does it get me any discount on my insurance? It may well do. It's not a Thatcham approved one, but it is a tracker nonetheless, and I may get a little bit of discount on that. I have told my insurance that I have got a tracker on the vehicle, but once I've put this on, I'm going to phone them up again next week and just make sure that whether I get any discount. My caravan insurance is fairly cheap anyway. So yeah, that's the one I've gone for. They do a few different types. I'll put a link into the website below. They do a few different types of trackers. You can actually get Thatcham approved from them. As I said, they're about £500-600 fitted, and then you got that fee. But this was just, for me, I thought it was just the easiest option. So I'll show you the tracker, and when it came, I was like, oh, is that it? And that is it. It's it's only small, and then you got your positive and negative. Inside here is a SIM card, and it's all sealed. I believe it's IP. I need my gigs on. I think it's IP66. It can go underneath the caravan, and it's got a 3M sticker on the back, and it's got an app which I'll show you later on. So, and it's just a positive and negative. Now they say with this, it's only a small device. They say with this you can just connect it to your battery. Now the problem is with that is, if somebody, you got these tracker locators, if you just connect it to your battery, it's very easy just to open the battery box and then obviously just disconnect it. But with some caravans, they have permanent lives with them, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fit the tracker and then hide it in hopefully a place where nobody will think, because I found I've actually got the caravan in pieces at the minute. I'll not show you that because it'll hide where I'm gonna put the tracker, but that will be hidden away hopefully. and it will give me a peace of mind. And what I'll do is once I get it registered onto the app, I'll show you how that works. Right, that is the tracker fitted, and it took literally minutes to connect it up because it's only a live and an earth. The hardest part was sourcing the live and finding an earth for it, but that's all now fitted. So what I'm going to do now is jump onto the app on my phone and then register the actual device. So if I open the GPSBob app, which is available on Android and iOS, so I'm going to sign up. Right, so a little bit of a play. I thought it wasn't working properly, a bit of play around with the app, because when I first set it up, it set it as being at where GPSBob is in Halifax, but now it's got us in the right position. And at the top we've got the name of the caravan, which I've called it Matt Ange Caravan, and where it is, and the voltage. It checks the voltage of the battery, so you can check your history with this. You can check when it moves, it'll alert me. If it does move, it will alert me. You can set geofences up. There is actually some additional options. I'll try and put them up on the screen here. So with this basic package, you get a few different options. And then you can pay, I think it's £30 a year extra to get, I think, some live, I think it's live alerts and stuff like that. I might look at that. But overall, it was very easy to fit, and obviously I can see where the caravan is. So within the app, there are some decent features. If you tap on your name at the top, what it does, it gives you manage page information. You can scroll through all that lot, and it gives you all the details of how to do that. So all the manuals, in a sense, are within the app. So you can, if you look through here, you can history, detail, view. You can look at that where it's gone. You can look at main page functions of the device setup. We've already got. You can add other devices to this as well. So you can add devices, so you can buy further devices and just whack them on here. So overall, not a bad app really. It looks quite easy to use. So I'm quite happy with that. So that's that. Quite an easy fit, very easy to install. As I said, I put links in the description below. It's not an affiliate. This, I'm not getting GPSBob. I've not contacted me. I've done this on my own, but I've bought the actual thing, and for me, it was probably the best option. So that's it. Tracker done, all sorted. Thanks for watching. You take care, and we will see you soon. Bye bye.